Hollywood. No one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club.
Hollywood is officially at war. For years, the whispers have been there, but now, Katt Williams is finally naming names and exposing what he calls the industry's darkest secrets. With Kevin Hart right in the crosshairs. By now, everyone knows Katt Williams is on a mission to air out Tinseltown's dirtiest laundry. And this time, his spotlight is fixed directly on Kevin Hart.
Events is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
You might recall that a few years back, Kevin took aim at Katt. He claimed Katt's own addictions ruined his career, accusing him of blaming everyone but himself. Well, Katt finally decided to return the favour, and he did it in an explosive way. In a wild 3-hour sit-down interview with Shannon Sharpe that practically broke the internet, Katt went nuclear. Instead of cracking jokes, he accused Kevin of selling out his soul and integrity just to climb the Hollywood ladder. He even alleged that Kevin was forced into a humiliation ritual, dressing up and cosplaying as a gay man to prove his loyalty to the industry. According to Katt, every big dick deviant is now catching hell in 2024. He said it doesn't matter if you're Diddy or TG Jake, every lie will be exposed.
You wouldn't do, for
I definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. For me, I know what they are. They've yet to been challenged, so I don't have to speak on them. I was asked to dribble a basketball on the talk show this morning.
You look good doing it, though.
This isn't the first time Katt has dragged Kevin for being power-hungry or chasing fame by any means necessary. But this time, he went all in. No filters, no holding back. Just pure exposure of everything twisted Kevin allegedly did to get where he is today. But now, Kevin Hart has had enough. He's officially done with Katt Williams dragging his name through the mud, and he's fighting back hard. Word is, Kevin is planning to hit Katt with a massive defamation lawsuit. And from the looks of it, 2024 is about to be one long, messy year for both of them. Katt didn't just throw shade, he read him for filth. What really had fans gasping was the moment Katt called out Kevin Hart directly, accusing him of being soulless in his climb to the top. What's wild is that this isn't even new. Years ago, Katt already warned people about Kevin's so-called Hollywood deal, accusing him of pretending to be something he wasn't just to stay relevant. It ties back to a conspiracy theory that's been floating around the industry for decades. The idea that, at some point, Hollywood forces every major black male comedian to wear a dress in a film. Dave Chappelle blew the lid off this idea back in 2006 on The Oprah Winfrey Show. He revealed that while filming a movie with Martin Lawrence, producers tried to push him into wearing a dress. When Dave refused, they instantly pulled out a backup script, as if they were prepared for his resistance. Chappelle stood his ground, saying he was funnier than a dress, and demanded something funny to say instead. Producers were furious, pressuring him about the cost of the time wasted.
I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know. But certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers gotta wear a dress. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen.
This ties directly to Katt's current claims about Kevin. Kevin Hart was later pressed about this exact issue. He tried to laugh it off, But he made one thing absolutely clear. He would never compromise his morals or put on a dress to please the industry. But not long after making that statement, Kevin Hart did a complete 180. He stepped out on SNL in full drag, rocking a dress and a wig for the world to see. Fans were stunned. The same man who swore he'd never compromise his morals was now doing exactly what he said he wouldn't. Maybe it was just comedy for Kevin, but many people felt he did it to please the higher-ups, to prove he'd play the game if it meant more fame, more power, and more open doors. Truth be told, it worked. Kevin was a rising star before the skit, but his career absolutely exploded afterward. Suddenly, he was everywhere. Blockbusters, award shows, and becoming one of the most bankable names in comedy. Still, the backlash was brutal. Fans called him a sellout, forcing Kevin to jump on Twitter to defend himself. He said, "I wore a dress on SNL because I thought it was funny. I made that decision. Nobody made it for me. I'm my own boss." Katt later addressed the controversy, stating it wasn't really Kevin's fault. According to Katt, Kevin was part of a
Kevin
long
doesn't
Hollywood
have to
pattern.
worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress wearing people before him. So now we had Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I've never seen Medea in a pants.
A system where black men are made to wear a dress before being allowed to reach the next level of fame. Katt mentioned that if all the greats have done it, the bit is hecky or played out. He added that you have to protect your brand and know your limits, and that he himself even turned down a simple request to dribble a basketball on a talk show because it would make him look stupid. Here's where it gets even darker. For years, fans have pushed a theory that Kevin Hart wasn't just another rising star. He was an industry plant, strategically placed to replace Katt. Right when Katt's career hit turbulence, boom, Kevin was everywhere. While Kevin's star power skyrocketed, the media suddenly began tearing Katt apart. They painted him as unstable, addicted, and out of control. Katt eventually addressed those accusations himself. He said Kevin didn't have to worry about people talking about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him, referencing films like Big Mama's House. He sarcastically asked why people were picking on poor little Kevin Hart, because it was his turn next. Katt Williams went quiet for a while after all that chaos. But when he finally returned in 2018, he came back swinging. He took aim at Tiffany Haddish, calling her another power-hungry industry plant who sold out for fame
Kevin
and
Hart.
acceptance.
The reason I don't do Big Tigger is because I had a tumor in my upper jaw and they had to take it out, and they had to block the whole right of my sinus with a piece of metal. So ever since I got out the Marine Corps, I can only breathe out of one nostril, boy.
Kevin definitely felt the heat. Days later, he and Tiffany appeared together on The Breakfast Club, and Kevin went
You know
all
what?
the
I
way
was
off.
actually one of those comedians that said, no, I wouldn't wear a dress. There's no way.
Dave Chappelle and I said that they tried to make him wear a dress.
You have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. I know what they are. You got to know that you're a brain.
He called Katt a failure, saying he had thrown his career away because he chose to be a crackhead instead of focusing on success. That hit deep. Katt immediately clapped back on Instagram, accusing Kevin of spreading lies to protect his image and distract from his own Hollywood deals. The shots were fired publicly, and it became a full-blown war of pride and power. Katt even pointed out that he'd put 6 female black comedians on tour who struggled to get a sandwich, while others like Tiffany were being pushed because of marketability. After that messy back and forth, Katt disappeared again. But just days ago, he resurfaced and dropped his biggest bomb yet. Katt accused Kevin Hart of cutting secret deals with Hollywood elites early in his career, trading loyalty and silence for success. Katt made it crystal clear that unlike Kevin, he's never taken a payoff to keep quiet about what really goes on. He even reminded fans of the time he was allegedly blackballed from the industry after refusing a disturbing scene in Friday. After next involving sexual assault, Katt claimed every movie role he was promised mysteriously disappeared, and those same roles ended up going to Kevin Hart, who Katt alleges was always willing to play the game. Kevin Hart fired back in his 2018 interview, arguing that Katt only blames Hollywood, the white man, and everyone else, instead of taking responsibility. He claimed Katt had his shot, but became a risk to the studios by not showing up for work and promo shoots. Kevin pointed to his own brand, saying he uses his platform to bring others up, and that he's a boss who creates his own opportunities. Kevin didn't directly respond to Katt's latest claims, but he threw subtle shade during a live commentary at a New York Knicks game, cracking corny jokes about Katt buying the Knicks. Fans instantly caught the message. Kevin was letting Katt know he wanted all the smoke. Reports are flying that Kevin Hart is gearing up to sue Katt Williams for defamation, claiming this feud has dragged on too long and finally crossed the line. After everything that's been said, it looks like neither of them is backing down anytime soon. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Kevin Hart sold his soul chasing power and fame, or is Katt Williams just stirring chaos for clout? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And for more messy deep dives into celebrity culture, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out our next video.